Hello, this is Padge and welcome to another episode of Padge Plays Replay Edition with the game Rockstar by Wizard Games. 1989 this came out. I was 6 years old, not even old enough to be able to type a sentence on a keyboard properly without using the one finger and pressing it individually, much like I do today, except I've just got a little bit quicker. Just a little bit quicker. This is a game which is very, very close to my heart. There was a stage, dear viewer, when I didn't have a lot of money, so I went through what was classed as abandonware. I went for a lot of games, and this is one of the games I came up with. And the thing I like about this is it's all a little bit cray-cray. And from what I gather from my experience in playing games like this, it's the only game I've ever come across where you are sort of treated like the rock star you are. I know there's been a few different ones out there, a bit more graphically adept, shall we say, but this one just hits the right feel for being a rock star, from doing crappy tours to taking lots of drugs, and that's generally what this is all about. I have, if I press this, so you want to be a rock star, I have actually changed all the names of the fake bands in this to real names, so hopefully you will be able to see one or two bands you recognise if you are that way inclined. If you're a grime person, hey, that's on you, you know, but personally I like listening to music. So let's crack on, shall we? We do want not no we don't. So Rockstar, so you want to be a rock and roll star? Well, listen now to what I say. Just get yourself an electric guitar and find some time to learn how to play, and in a week or two, well, that's what the game is all about: sex, drugs and rock and roll. You have learned to play and got a band together, and now you are chasing the big time. You want to be a megastar, to top the world popularity polls and to have #1 records everywhere. To achieve this, you must work hard, tour extensively, spend lots of time and money in recording studios and video studios, do radio and TV sessions and interviews, and generally plan a campaign for world domination. Of course, you will find time to enjoy yourself. There will be groupies and parties and holidays and plenty of opportunity for overindulgence. But you mustn't overdo it or you'll end up in hospital or even dead. Luckily, your manager, Dodgy Sam, your band and your friends are there to give you some loving advice and protection. But are you up to it all? Can you cope with the music business and be a rock star? Generally speaking, no, I can't. But hey ho. This time around, we're going to be playing on skill level 2, which is novice, and our stage name is going to be, believe it or not, Padge. And Palico Padge and whoever wants to accompany me at the time, I presume. Do you want to change any of our artists' names? I'm going to say yes. And there you go. All the bands that I have entered. I say bands, artists is probably the best way, because there are single people there as well. Excuse me a second. Gave you time to be able to see the bands. Let's crack on, shall we? So, what we're going to do, we can laze around for a while, we can write songs and practice, we can gig, record a single or album, have a holiday, visit the doctor, consult your analyst, that's the word, or unwind in a sanatorium. There are other things we can do, but we'll get into that as we go along. For now, let's write some songs and practice, shall we? Busy practicing. Tati Sheen as percussionist recommends that you take some heroin. Do you accept? No, not right now. So, as you can hear, lovely music. I don't know at this point whether I am going to be putting any background music. I am, however, going to turn this down a lot. Maybe even mute it because the sound is ridiculous. But there'll be something going on in the background. So, things to bring your attention to. Things which happen to you personally are in the left-hand lane, which you'll see as it comes on. In the right-hand lane, the grapevine, this is where you find out what's going on in the music business at the time. As it is right now, we are going to write some more songs. Your granny wants you to share some marijuana. Do you accept? Well, it'd be rude not to. I mean, no one wants to upset granny, do they? And that's what happens when you take marijuana, apparently. It's never in my experience, but there we go. Must be some pretty strong stuff. Right, so let's crack on, shall we? Let's check out infos. We're going to press F6 at this point. And we're going to see our personal state. So our health, creativity, happiness and alertness is good. When it comes to writing songs, your creativity needs to be up along with your happiness. The rest doesn't matter so much. If it all starts to dwindle, we can you know, go on a holiday, unwind, see the doctor. He'll tell you what to do. Stuff like that. That's our personal state. Feedback from fans. Nobody knows us at the moment, but that's absolutely fine. No point doing the polls. Drugs are fine. How much money do we have right now? We have a few thousand quid. Okay, so we can crack on with writing songs and practicing still. Let's do that. Nothing happened that time around. Is he practicing? Best friend's place to take some marijuana? Oh yeah, makes me feel very happy. Right, so info, how are we doing? Creativity's alright still, we'll go a little bit longer writing. And let's gig, let's go for a gig. So, when you gig, generally speaking, you can do local area, the UK, Europe, or you can do stateside as well. I think possibly the world. It all depends on how much money you've got, because obviously you've got to pay for it. As it stands right now, it's probably best if we build up our reputation in the local area and work our way up. So local area, pubs and clubs, because nobody knows us. And we will do 9 weeks. So we need to rehearse for 3 weeks. That is absolutely fine. Dodgy Sam says he can get you the sport to Bloodhound Gang on their 3-week tour of large halls and local areas starting in 2 weeks' time. He says he will be paid very little for this tour, but it could be worth it for the publicity. Yeah, why not? So there we go. So we're prepping, which is all good. Chilly, chilly, chilly. 1 or 2 getting into you. Got a few people dancing. Chilly, chilly. A critic for Music Month reviewing one of your performances in the local area says a very uplifting performance. That's pretty cool. Your granny asks you if you like some LSD. Do you accept? We don't disappoint, Granny. Huh. Okay, so maybe we should have turned Granny down, but that's fine. These things are, you know, get to challenge us apparently. How are we doing? How's our personal state? We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Okay, so let's just take a break from it all for a second. A DJ on a satellite TV station recommends that you take some amphetamines. Do you accept? No, no, no. DJ on satellite TV station says you are wise to avoid amphetamines. Then why offer them me? Never understood that. Never understood that. Now rest a bit more. No more for that. My saxophone says I'm boring. Oh! Your best friend invites you to a fancy dress party. Yeah, we'll do that. You have some great sex at the party. This makes you very satisfied. So what you probably are wondering at this point is why we suddenly took marijuana when we didn't actually take marijuana. The thing with drugs, you see, is you can get a little bit, just a tiny little bit addicted. So you start doing it automatically. So right now we're occasionally doing marijuana and LSD and booze fairly regular. As you can see, we can try and cut down a bit. We can try and give up completely. If those don't work, we generally cart ourselves off to the sanatorium and get clean off everything. So if we cut down on LSD a little, please. I'm fine marijuana right now. I think it keeps our creativity high. So we'll write once more. And let's just have a quick look at the money situation. A few hundred quid here, we're going to have to gig. Local area, pubs and clubs, 9 weeks. Let's do it. You have to rehearse for 6 weeks. That's ridiculous. A lot of stuff can happen in 6 weeks. You can get your support to Marilyn Manson on their 6-week tour of large halls in the local area. He advised you not to do it as you'll get no money and you desperately need some. I'll do our own tour then, I guess. Do I want heroin? Says our percussionist. No, no, no. I am unintelligent, apparently. Amphetamines? No. We can support the peaches on their 7-week tour of large halls. No. No, 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 no. We'll do our own. I like pubs. No to that. Boring as Matchbox 20 saxophonist. A mate offers use of marijuana? Why the hell not? No! Stop offering me speed! Cocaine? Why not? Cocaine in your brain. Heroin? No. Question says you are stupid. Heroin? No. Right. So, no more cocaine. I've had my fun at the moment with the old coke. Charlie is just going away for a bit. Right, so first we get the tour. 1 or 2 get into you. A noisy crowd. All night rave up. Yeah, we'll do that. Enthusiastic and exciting. From a girly magazine. Oh. I'm annoying apparently because I'm not doing heroin. That's fine. As boring as Oasis's saxophonist. It would appear saxophonists are pretty boring generally. Dodgy Sam says he can arrange a place in the Eurovideo Song Contest next week. Do you want to do this? Why not? I mean, it's free publicity. That's what I'm looking for. Very good audience. Oh, I did well in the Eurovideo Song Contest apparently. People are dancing. Good applause. Nobody turns up on Sunday. Hardly anybody turns up on Monday. The audience is chilly. No. I'm the square. Noisy crowd. Nobody turns up. A groupie tells you to fuck yourself. Dodgy Sam says he can arrange a week of promotional interviews on local radio stations in the UK for next week. Do you want to do this? Yes. 1 or 2. This is pretty dead. A few drunks. Apparently one of the 2 women in bed with you last night was a transvestite. Quite a few people dancing. You a video? That worked out for us before. We'll do it again. Disappointing. Right. You know what? Things aren't going well. We've got 2 weeks to go. We've been doing this tour for quite a while. I think I need some speed just to perk me up a bit. I want a regular supply of amphetamines. No more amphetamines. They didn't help me. I thought they would. Right, so how are we doing for money now? A few thousand quid, right. And how am I doing personally? I'm doing alright. Creativity is okay. So that's right. And again. And again. And again. You're given tickets to an all-night rave up being held by Howling Gale. Do you agree to go? Why not? Give you some positive ideas for songs. Well, I better write then. Right, so let's check our money situation. Few hundred quid, right, we're going to have to go gig again. Local area. Let's try medium halls. 9 weeks, always 9 weeks. Very quiet at the moment. Yeah, I want some marijuana, liven things up a bit. The 8-week tour, and we are on. There were people dancing. 2 of the groupies in your bed last night say they have AIDS. Just really, it sort of dates this, doesn't it? Definitely dates this game. Amphetamines, let's do it. You feel very alive for a while. Nobody turns up. You a video song contest again? Why not? Very nonchalant. Nobody turns up. Not so hot. You a video? Okay. Cocaine? Why not? Feels your head of exciting ideas. Local areas going up, that's good. Oh dear. It would appear we smashed some stuff up and it cost us money. I've had a drunken brawl with my keyboard player. The little old lady gives me £100 to smart myself up. All night rave upheld by the megastars. Let's go. The party was bloody disgusting. This is bad. We seem to gain a little bit and then we just lose it straight away. How are we health-wise? Health's not too good. Let's laze around for a bit. No, I want to get better a little bit. And again. Once more. Bloody Sam says he's going to arrange a promotional interviews for local radio. We'll try it. Pretty dull. Okay. Right. Let's try a single. Dodgy tells you that he cannot raise enough money to record and release a record. You need to practice and write songs. Okay. We'll do a local area then, I guess. Where's all my money gone? So we can support the Flaming Lips for their 3-week tour of Large Hall. And we'll get no money, and we desperately need some, so we'll do our own tour, I guess. It's a shame. No to heroin. No to heroin. Just say no to heroin. No, we'll do our own tour. We need the monies. Maybe I should have just stuck to pubs instead of going to medium halls. Nobody turns up. Good applause. Nobody turns up. Nobody turns up. Good applause. Nobody turns up. This is not good. Few people getting into you. Wow. You know what? I need some LSD to cheer me up. This is going terribly. Several people leaping about. You a video? Let's do it. This is so all over the place. Yeah, let's take some speed. Oh. Ah. Lacking in energy and imagination. Okay. I wonder if we just need a break. I'm not doing heroin yet. Yes to cocaine. Right, so how are we for money? You have a few quid. How am I doing generally? I'm alive. Let's gig again then, I guess. Go for medium hauls for 5 weeks. I mean, if I had more money. You know what? Things are looking bad. It's time to hit the brown. Everything goes black. Get a bit spaced out. Weezer in stadiums. But they're stadiums. Oh, I'll do my own tour. I need the money. Now I've got the red hot chilies. I've got to do my own. I'll never be remembered. Just take all the drugs at this point. Just take them all. Well, I asked for it apparently. His mother's cow. I didn't name that band. I'm just going to take all the drugs at this point. Oh. Ah. Do I want to support the Virgin Mark? No. Yeah. Heroin. Let's do it. Why not? Few people getting into it, but no feedback. That's the most frustrating bit. You're totally broke and in debt to the tune of a few £1,000. Dodgy Sam tries desperately to raise some money, but he fails dismally. You're declared bankrupt and all your equipment is confiscated. Dodgy Sam walks out on you, saying maybe I can get myself some decent clients now. You're banned de facto to work for and muttering, thank God that's over. The whole world is against you and you have nothing left to live for. You suffer a stroke and waste away. So, it would appear that I died a drug-filled waster generally. You know, I wasn't popular. I didn't make any songs. I lived the lifestyle without sort of making the money. So just like 95% of the wannabe rock stars out there, I guess. It's a key for a view of your career. There's not a lot to look at. Charts, nothing. Releases, nothing. Tours, very cold. Oh, very cold. Cool. Very cold. Cool. So we got progressively worse. Polls, didn't even get on there. Info, yeah, well, we know that we're dead. Money, we owe a few thousand. And drugs, marijuana fairly regular. Amphetamines very regular. Heroin fairly regular. Cocaine fairly regular. LSD fairly regular. Booze fairly regular. I was a walking time bomb, essentially. And, well, there you go. That is So You Want to Be a Rock Star. I wanted to be so badly. And even on novice difficulty, well, I couldn't. But hey, that's sometimes just how the cookie crumbles. So there. Thank you for watching. As always, the like is appreciated. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.